Hello, my hair maniacs. This is your hair maniac leader, Harry Flynn here. I'm here to bring you another video, and I want to test something out. I used to do this back in the day, so like I was a lonely kid, and I remember I would always like play a game by myself and like, for example, draft 50 wrestlers and make a super show, like everyone in their prime. So I figured, oh, let's do that. And I figured I found one I did. I figured I should present it to you guys. So maybe I will, I'm going to show you, and I have an idea. If you guys like this video, tell me if you want to see more of it, and I might invite some of my friends so I can challenge them so he can pick 50 guys and make a show. And the rule is you have to put everyone on the card. So, like, let's say you get Great Khali. You had to put him in the card somewhere. So, it's my pay-per-view. And so I figured I had a pre-show match. And it's called, the pay-per-view is called No Pain. And this is like a so weird tag match. You're gonna laugh. The pre-show match is a 6-man tag, and it's the Mountie teaming up with the Dude Busters. That's Trent Beretta and Kane Croft versus Flash Funk, JTG, and Primo. And this is just a match to get on the card, and Mountie and Dude Busters win. So let's go on to the main show, and kicking off, it's the number one contenders battle royal, and winner faces the women's champ at the next pay-per-view. And by the way, part of this ruling is like we redraft titles, so like I could pick for the women's the Divas title, or I can pick the SmackDown Women's title. Like, and for the world titles, I could pick the ECW title, the Lucha Underground title, the WWE title, the WCW title, the AEW title, so on and so forth. And so I figured this could be a good like a battle royal. Like, people like battle royals. So people are in our Eva Marie, Awesome Kong, Mia Yim, or Jade. When I wrote it back here, but I know it was Mia Yim. Marty Bell, which she was with Mia Yim in TNA as the Dollhouse. Yes, I know my TNA. Just maybe I do. Okay. Then next versus Brie Bella versus Alicia Fox versus. So funny, I can't read my handwriting. Story of my life. And versus Alicia Fox versus Angelina Love versus Tori Wilson versus Alundra Blaze versus Maurice. And this is a good battle royal. The final two will be Alundra Blaze and Awesome Kong, and like this is like a parallel world where everyone's in their prime. So I figured, oh, okay. So, like, she does, like, the Benoit spot trying to get over, but Awesome Kong, like, picks her up and boom, throws her. So, next match. This is a weird one, but, Jake the Snake Roberts versus Booker T, sucker. And it's going to be a great match. And I figure the story is during on Hair Pro Wrestling TV taping, blah, 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 blah. Jake the Snake cost Booker T a shot in the match for a title shot. And he gets to. So Booker T wants a match with him. This is fine. And one of the spots will be like Booker T goes for his high kick, then Jake ducks it and goes and hits the DDT real quick. Tries to pin him 1, 2, kick out. Then next is let's see, so Booker T wins the match with a scissors kick. And next is Ken Shamrock versus Pentagon Jr. in a submission match. They're both crazy, and they're like, I want to break his fucking ankle. And Penta goes, I want to break his fucking arm. And he just... And then, it would be a great match. Like, it would be like a fight, basically. And Pentagon will win. And the next match will be X Division Championship 6-Pack Challenge. People in it are Cody Rhodes, Drake Maverick, John Morrison, Shelton Benjamin, CJ Parker, and Taka Michioku. But this could be a fun match, and I'll give it to Cody Rhodes to retain the belt so he can be X Division champion. Next match is a Hardcore Championship. I guess I had a 5-way, and it was the Boogeyman versus Damian Sandow versus Nick Aldis, or Magnus back then, but versus Brian Cage versus Ted DiBiase Jr. And it will be a great match, and I'll give it to Brian Cage to win. Like he does his finisher, Boogeyman, for a table. NXT Women's Championship match. Taryn Terrell versus Nikki Bella. I think this could be a very fun match. Then Nikki Bella wins. Then Awesome Kong comes down to have a stare down with her. Blah, blah, blah. Then next will be a number 1 contenders match. Shawn Michaels versus Chris Benoit. I thought this could be a fun match, and Benoit will win. He will face the winner of the tonight's world title match. And the next pay-per-view, Bray Wyatt versus Rob Van Dam. Rob Van Dam wants revenge because he's been haunting him, blah, blah, blah. And I thought this could be a fun feud. And Bray wins the match by, Rob misses the frog splash, and Bray catches him into the Sister Abigail. And for the European Championship, it will be Drew McIntyre versus British Bulldog in a fun match, and I will give it to Drew McIntyre to retain. He'll win the Claymore and the Future Shock, and they'll do a handshake afterwards. And after that will be a Fatal 4-Way match for the ECW Tag Team Championship. See, that's how random it could be. And the teams are Beer Money versus Legion of Doom versus Harper and Rowan versus Owen Hart and Yokozuna. I thought this could be a very fun match, and I'll give it to Beer Money to retain, and I thought this could be a very fun match, and yeah. And everyone team. I honestly like Yoko and Owen as a tag team, and Owen and Bulldog as a tag team, Honestly, I really did. My next one is, and I guess it's time for the main event. And it's for the Lucha Underground Championship. and it's Randy Orton versus Kazarian. Cover of the No Pain poster, which they cut off the words, but that's Randy Orton. And so I thought Kazarian and Randy Orton kept an amazing match, and Kazarian wins with the flux capacitor, and he celebrates in the crowd, and Randy Orton's pissed. But he just walks off. He just goes, I'll take care of him next to it. So that's my show. So I have an idea. If you guys want to see more of this, and you remember how I said I might invite friends, so you guys put in the comments who should I ask to do this, and I tried to see if I will let him do it. Let's see if I can get him to do it with me. And I'll definitely hear me. Make sure like, comment, subscribe, favorite, do all those things. And I love you. This is like therapy to me. And I love you all. Peace.